Okay, let me get this. I'm always racing to the computer. Cutting it to the wire. It's 6:01 and I literally just ran right over to the computer and did the things. So if you're just coming in, I'm going to give it a moment for people to come in, but if you're just coming in, I spent some time trying to get some yarn, you know? Hi Tank, welcome in, and Kimberly A, Sugar, all the folks, come on in. I'm just going to give it a moment for everything to load while I pull up the live on my computer, if that's okay. So just give me one moment. Okay, I think I am good. I spent the day cleaning, organizing, looking at yarn. When am I not looking at yarn? When are we not looking at yarn? I feel like we're all doing that. And look at me, I'm still straightening up. I can't help myself. Today's one of those days, you know, and I can't blame the caffeine because apart from this morning, I really haven't had any coffee, you know. Anyway, who is in the chat? Let's see. So we have Tara, hello to you. Margaret S, hello to you. We have Janet and Susan and Lisa, hello to you. A huge hello to the moderators, to the members, to the viewers, to everybody back in the bushes. Thank you so much for being here and partaking in our Sunday live. Can you guys hear me okay? I just want to make sure that the microphone is good. I don't have it on me. I have it on the table in front of me. So I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. I don't want to get into any of the things and you guys not be able to hear me. That would be devastating, right? Hello, Samantha Stewart. Welcome in. Happy Sunday to you. Hello, Kim H. Let's see. I'm able to see more of the comments now because I do have you guys loaded up on the computer. So we are good. I'm just going to slide my screen over just a little bit. So my comments are right here in the middle of the screen. Welcome in. Hello. Just letting everyone load on in here. Okay. Tons of things to talk about. All yarny, of course. You know. Mostly yarny. So today is August the 31st, everyone. OMG, right? We made it through another month. While we did have a replay box for the month of August, I figured, you know, we had a really good month this month. So just in terms of positivity and sharing and kindness and everything else like that, I wanted to go ahead and do yet another replay box for you guys. So I have prepared one. I'm going to show you all the yarn that's in this wonderful box, and I will tell you what you need to do to get your hands on this box if you're interested. Yes, it's so nice we're doing it twice, everybody. So yes, for August, we have two replay boxes. The first replay box is already out. This is the second one. Also, too, if we hit our magic number, which has changed, I do have to tell you guys, the magic number was 500 because we're hitting it and we're hitting it and we're hitting it. We need to elevate that a little bit. So the new magic number, everyone, dun, 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 is 550. So if we hit the 550 number, then the replay treat will go out. So I will tease that in just a minute. I have the replay treat right here next to the camera. I can't wait to show it to you guys. I think you guys will love it. Fingers crossed. Hopefully you guys like it. If not, I mean, I don't want to say oh well, but I think you guys will like it. It's nice. It's nice things over here I'm looking at. So yes. Amy, me and Mom are doing well. Mom is well cared for with like all the nurses and all the things. I got into that yesterday. Feel free to check out the Saturday night date night. I had a little, you know, mano y mano moment where I just kind of gave you a rundown of like what's going on with Mom as of late, what's going on with me. And so feel free to check out all of that. But in a nutshell, me and Mom are good. Okay. So for Taco Tuesday, we have one of those challenges where we're supposed to pick two colors that don't go well together. a lot of you guys reached out to me and said, hey, Juan, I don't know what two colors that don't go well together. I said, fear not, I will come with some examples of what two colors really don't work well together. Now, there's tons of colors that don't work well together, okay? That goes without saying. I'm giving you two of my choices. My choices might not be your choices. You may think these yarns go well together, and that's completely okay. It's subjective, okay? 100% subjective, everyone. So you may actually like these combination of colors. I particularly don't. And yes, so. Oh, hi, Carrie. Welcome in. Hi, Juan. Love the glasses. Sorry I'm late. Still doing dyeing today. Can't stay too. But thank you so much for popping in here, as I always say. And thank you so much for the glasses. I have a backup pair just in case. You know, I prefer the thicker glasses, but I do have my wireframes just in case. So I don't know why just in case. It's just in case. Anyway, okay, ready? So Shannon says that orange and green next to each other behind you don't mix well. You know, unless it's Halloween, right? So if you put these two colors together in the spirit of all things Halloween, you know those candy corns, the pumpkins, where they have the green top and then the orange pumpkin? I mean, yes. In those rare instances, it has to work, you know? So I agree. It's not the most common of colors, but in the spirit of a holiday called Halloween. Camo and Easter basket, Dawn, yes. OMG. That's just a whole lot of colors going in the wrong direction by every sense of the word. Oh my goodness, right? Hi, Sandy. Welcome in, and K Craft. Hello to you. You're making my V-stitch in the round for the kids and scraps. Oh, yes. Great stash buster. As a matter of fact, do I have... No, I don't. But I have a few of those on the hook myself. So, hello, Danette. Welcome in. Super happy to have you here today. So here are my two examples. Okay, you ready? So this first one here goes without saying. I think you'll understand why I feel these two colors should not go together. Let me know if you agree. All right, so here it goes. Here's the first one. We have Red Heart Super Saver Aaron, okay, with loops and threads in white. I don't think these colors should go together. I think you need to choose one or the other and not both. I mean, when you when you put this together in a project, it's like, why did you do that? Why did you run white with off-white? That doesn't make any sense, right? So in the spirit of the taco challenge, this would be something that I would try to work up into a project, because it just defeats the purpose of having like a white or an off-white. It makes absolutely zero sense, right? Someone said dirty yarn, Chen. Yes. Some people are going to be like, well, that part of your blanket doesn't look like it hit the detergent. It's not correct. So, yes, I'm assuming that for the most part, you guys would agree with me. You don't mix white with off-white. It makes no sense. I mean, I don't even know if I want to work a project up with these two colors together. I mean, I'd be wasting yarn. That's how I feel. I think I would be wasting yarn. And I don't want to waste yarn, right? And this is a really good color, guys. This is what I call my muslin yarn. Hi, Monica. Welcome to the official Yarn Addicts. Thank you so much. And thank you for reaching out to me earlier about the memberships. Super happy to see you joining us, officials. Thank you so much. Okay. That's the first example, okay? Let's go ahead and put this down, and I'm going to show you my second example. And mind you, guys, there's tons of examples of colors that just do not make sense together, okay? Let's go ahead and do this. Hello, Be Beautiful. Welcome in. Okay, so here it is. Here's the first color. If you're wondering what this is, first of all, I have to tell you, I did protect my hands. This is Caron 1 pound and rose, like a country rose. Now, the color I chose that should not go with this is this. I don't think these two colors belong together. Anybody agree? I think that it's just, again, one of those things where no, it doesn't make sense. It's almost like you're doing this yellow a disservice. It's like, why did you pair me with the last person in line? You know? This is not the things. And then this, it just makes it worse. So my project more than likely will be this dusty, dirty country rose with this very vibrant, light, and beautiful safety yellow. You can tell I have feelings toward these, right? Vibrant, bright, lovely, all the things, and then musty, dusty, dirty, pink. Ugh. Sorry, Kendall. Kendall loves pink, everybody. Just letting you guys know that. And I like to pick on her. So, there we go. All right, let me take a sip of my coffee. I have my Buc-ee's mug. I have Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut coffee, caramel macchiato creamer, all the things. Hello, Rochelle. Welcome in. So good. Safety orange and camo only if you're a hunter. Absolutely. All right. Musty, dusty, crusty. Right. Coming up on 2 years. Yes. Can you believe it? A year and a half since we began memberships, and we have all the months in between. So we have newbies that just joined today, and we have OGs. I think the furthest out is 18 months, I believe. But whether you're new or not, thank you guys all so much for your support towards this very fun and inclusive channel. I really do appreciate everything. Okay, so those were my two examples, okay? Kimberly A, thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. Yes. And Jess, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys, I promise. And I also would like to say, I mentioned this yesterday, I'm going to mention this again. Whether you are a member or just a viewer of the channel, maybe you're back in the bushes, you have me on for background noise, all of you guys are appreciated. Every single one of you guys, I just want you to know that I thank you for coming in and spending time with me here. And while we talk about all things yarn, without you guys, I don't have a platform, and you guys know that. So all of you guys matter here. And I really do appreciate all of you guys. Okay. Now that I mentioned that, because it's on my mind every day. I do have to mention that all the time. So thank you. Let me go ahead in here really quick. Let me just, I didn't realize I could start a poll. I had no idea. Look at me learning the things. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I may actually try that. A poll? Yes, I may try that one of these days. Okay. So, I do want to remind you guys very quickly, I know this is the Sunday Live, but I want you guys to participate and have a shot at some of this yarn, okay? So the podcast 98 that was released on Friday, Fridays are my podcast days, by the way, guys. Thank you so much, Dawn. I appreciate the love. Fridays are my podcast days, and in my podcast episodes, I do replay treats. And if you're interested in those replay treats, make sure you watch the podcast, okay? And I think there's this new thing called Boost. Is it Boost? Can someone help me out with that? There's a little thing that you can click. I don't know. If you like the content, you can click Boost. I may be using the wrong word. Hype. Thank you. Help me out with a hype, guys. I would definitely, if you like it, no pressure. If you like what you see, go ahead and hype that up for me. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you want to partake in some of that yarn for the podcast, feel free to watch that podcast, do the things. Let me show you the yarn. So, Serenity Chunky Candy. So this is one of them. It's a 3-pack, unopened, brand new, all the things. If you're interested in this, watch that. Be sure to do the things for it. And then the other treat is this Lion Brand ice cream yarn, colorway coffee. 4 skeins, brand new. I did pack this myself. I'm kind of proud of the fact that I did it without messing up the yarn. Love that for us. So this is a 3-weight yarn, and they are suggesting a 4mm US letter G hook for this. It's machine washable and dryable. It works up really nice, guys. It's very squish and soft if you're interested in this. I don't have the yardage memorized. It's just under 400 yards per skein. So 4, 8, 12, 1600 yards right here. Lots of yarn for a 3-weight. This here is a 5-weight yarn, machine washable and dryable. They suggest a 8mm US letter L hook for this. It's very soft, very squish. Good replay treats in my opinion. So be sure to check that out if you're interested in that yarn. And I'm going to be doing that for my podcast episodes, guys, so long as there's interest. If people are commenting and we have a decent amount of comments, I'll continue doing that. Okay? Sorry about the crinkles. Okay? So, again, be sure to check that out. Next, I do want to remind you guys, Taco Tuesday. So, week 3, I mentioned in the podcast, I'm not going to beat a dead horse here. 5 challenges. Taco Tuesday. Be sure to come on Tuesday. Tell us all the things if you're interested. And we will be drawing up for new projects on Taco Tuesday. Where's my taco? We'll put the taco right there. All right. So I would like to show you guys my progress on my cardigans. So I'm making 2 of them. The first one I already spoke about. I showed you guys in the podcast episode, but I did not show you my second one. I want to show you this because before I show it to you, I have to tell you, the yarn that I'm using is Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn in Nova Scotian Sky. And here is the yarn, Nova Scotian Sky, and I'm running 2 yarns together with an 8mm US letter L hook. Okay, and I think I mentioned this. I had to frog this entire cardigan because when I first started doing it, it was too big. So I had to go back and recrochet it from the very beginning. And I did. I used my stitch count from the last one. I redid it, and this is where I'm at. So I have the yarn on the hook. I'm on the sleeve right now. I'm crocheting ahead because I need examples to show you guys for Thursday. So I have my sides crocheted in. My sides are crocheted. I have the sleeve in. It's right here, and I'm going to put this on to show it to you. So let me stand up. I'm going to put it on. Just to show you where it hits and where it sits. So this is where mine sits. And this is my sleeve so far. And I'm working in the round. And I give you the recipe and everything. I'll give this to you on the next one. But as you can see, my decreases stop right here. And that was the beginning of where my armhole closes. And then I sewed down, and I did it on both sides. And this here, I'm working inside out. So when I'm all done, I'm going to flip the entire thing inside out. And in here is actually the outside. This is the inside. Okay. So, and this is what the top looks like so far. And for this one here, I may do the sleeve. I think I'm going to do one with and one without. So again, as I mentioned to you guys before, I'm going to do the pinch method and just put a stitch marker here and then start this horseshoe. I'm going to go across or around and then back and forth like in a horseshoe, like this, and then until we get up to here, and then we're going to close it up, and there's your hood. So let's see. Anyway, as you can see, I still have my stitch markers there. But yeah, this is my project. I just wanted to show you guys this. And the way that I do my join, I do a single crochet join. Because my stitch for this one is a double crochet, every row gets 2 singles. Every row, 2 single crochets. All right. So that is my project, and I literally have all the yarn wrapped around me. Hold on one second. I went in a complete circle and I have the yarn wrapped around me. Okay. So that's my whip basket for my cardigan. The original one I'll show you on the podcast. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, can you see what's behind me? I did another one of those things. So I'll talk about it in the podcast episode, but isn't that the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? I'm saying that because it's purple. It's fine. I wanted to just tease that a little bit, but yes. So that's grape jellies, Karen Big Cakes in the grape jellies. That was actually a whip. The whip became a finished object, but we'll wait until Friday for that. I just wanted to give you something else to look at. Just something else to look at. Okay. So good. Oh, wait, Kendall. You're finally working on your front panel. Nice. And then the sleeves, right, Kendall? And then the sleeves. Oh, so good. Yes, thank you so much for the reminder. Kim is letting you guys all know that our replay treat for the live, we have to hit that magic number. That magic number has changed. It is now 550 because we keep hitting the 500. Well, the last several lives we hit 500 minus one or one. So no sleeves. So good. I love it. All right, so let me go ahead and show you guys the yarn. So for the replay for August, if you're just coming in after the fact, I made a decision. It's so nice we're doing it twice because of the kindness, because of the positivity that's been going on with my channel and the viewership and everything. I wanted to do a second replay box for the month of August. The first one has already made its way out. I have a second one here. We're going to go through the yarn I plucked from my stash, and I wanted to share some of the yarns from my stash with you guys. One of the items here was gifted to me by Sherry Astrahan, and I wanted to share this. I wanted to pay this forward. You'll see why in just a moment, why I'm paying it forward. You'll see in a moment. So here's the box, by the way. Another box filled to the top. All replay yarn. Ugh. It's all to the top there, okay? So, here's the first one right here. Ready? I thought about it. Yes. Here it goes. So, this is going to be part of this box. It's pink. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I thought long and hard about it. This bag here has 7 skeins. This bag here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skeins. So 15 skeins of pink yarn. Wow. 15 skeins. And this here is vintage yarn. And when I tell you vintage, guys, this is like 1950s, 1960s. That's how vintage this yarn is. So it's spinnerin. You can tell by the font of the label that you're looking at a label from the late 50s, early 60s. And yes, where is my snatch? There it is. Yes, we have to be dramatic about the situation. So let's do this. These are my blink snatchers, guys. My purple blink snatchers. So this is spinnerin charisma yarn. And let's see here. It's 56 acrylic and 44% nylon. It feels great. The color's just very off-putting to me. So, and at any rate, I just want to send a huge thank you to Sherry for donating this yarn. I'm paying it forward. So 15 skeins of this. Okay. So Susan is asking a very, very good question. Susan P wants to know, how do I become a public subscriber? So it's very easy. It doesn't cost you a single thing. All you need to do is go to your account, go to your settings, okay, and then go to subscriptions. And underneath the subscription, click on that and make sure you flip the switch to public. So it naturally sets it to private by default. You have to flip that switch over to public. And once you do that, you'll be publicly subscribed to the channels that you're subscribed to. The creators will be able to see that you're publicly subscribed. Okay. Hello, Don Aaron. Welcome in. Look at me with the blink. Hello, Denise E. Welcome in. And hi, Sandy. Welcome in. Oop, 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 oop. It burns. It burns. So 15 of these is going in the box for you guys. 15. I hope you guys like pink. This is a box that has all the things. All right. There's that. 15 of these. And Sherry A, thank you so much for sending them my way. But I'm going to pay this forward. I have no use of all the things. All right. Next. We have a skein of Loops and Threads cream cotton. It's cream cotton. This is a medium 4-weight yarn. It's 87% cotton, 13% nylon. It feels really nice. It's very soft. I don't want to say squish. It's soft. And the colorway is navy. And very nice. And the hook suggestion is a 6.5 US letter K. And the washing instructions, it does say hand wash, lay flat to dry. I'm not sure why, but that's what the washing instructions state. And this is 324 yards. 296 meters at 150 grams. So very, very good soft yarn here. All right. Next, we have a 6-pack of brown tones of yarn. This is Spin Cozy Handcraft yarn, 50 grams per skein here. And they're suggesting a 5.5 millimeter US letter I hook for this. This is a worsted weight yarn. And as far as yardage is concerned, I'm not exactly sure. I don't see it. Hold on. 100% acrylic. I'm sure the yardage is on here. I'm just not seeing it. At any rate, there you go. All the browns. Okay? So there's that. And again, if I know that I'm not going to use it, I'm more than likely, I'm either going to put it in a mystery box or I'm going to pay it forward in a replay box. And that's what we're doing here. So all 6 of those skeins are in the box, medium 4-weight yarn. All right. Next, we have 6 skeins I pulled from Stash, as you can see. This here is hand knitting yarn. I got this from Temu. It's 100% wool. And again, there's 6 skeins. It's a rainbow. It's like a rainbow gradient. It's DK weight yarn, I believe. Let me see. Yes, it's DK weight yarn. It's 80 wool, 20 nylon, 200 meters, 218 yards. So 6 skeins of that. Okay. Next, I have 6 skeins of 100% wool. And let me see here. Yeah, 100% wool. It's 50 grams. And each one of these is 180 meters per skein. And again, it's a rainbow gradient, but not a rainbow gradient. I'm sorry. It's like a mauvey purple that goes into a green. Let me pull one of these out and show you. It's a beautiful, beautiful combination of colors. So it goes from green into like this mauve color that I can't really crochet with, the blink. And it goes into the purple. And as you can tell, the reason why I am not using it is because of that right there that I cannot touch. Do you see that part right there? Ooh, that burned. See that? That's the reason why I'm not using it. Sorry, guys. But I know you guys like it, so it's a win-win, right? I love that for you guys. All right. Okay, these next 2 I actually got from Aberdeen Wool back in 2023. And if you remember, those mystery boxes that Aberdeen Wool had, They were $25, and then it went on sale, and then it was $19, and I bought 6 of them, I believe. 6 of those mystery boxes. And I did a video, I opened all the boxes, and I wound up getting this novelty yarn in all of the boxes. Okay? And it's been sitting in my stash ever since, and I'm sorry guys, I need to part with it. I have no emotional connection to this yarn, and so it's got to go. I have this very hairy, puffy, all the things yarn. Look at this. I absolutely cannot work with this. I'm sorry, but this is Saturn. It's called Saturn yarn. And look at this. It looks like, okay, it looks like someone tried mopping a dirty floor with like bits and bobs of all the things, and the mop head just picked up all of those pieces that were all over the floor and put them inside the mop head. That's what this looks like. I'm sure someone out there is all about this and loves this. It's a brand new skein. Look, brand new. Brand new. So it's 70% nylon, 30% viscose. It's 77 yards, 50 grams. And they're suggesting a 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. Anyway, all for one and one for all, guys. If you're going for the box, you got to take the good, the bad, and everything in between. Okay, so I'm just putting that out there. Okay. So how many skeins do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 8 of these skeins. Donuts. I'm sorry. We have 8 donuts going out. There's 8 of those. Okay. I don't mind this purple color. I don't mind it. It's all the things inside of that yarn. It's not the things for us. Denise, I love that for you. I love this. So if you guys so far are all about what you're seeing, please make sure that you participate in this and help me part with this yarn. Okay? You're actually helping me by participating. Listen, you know, for you guys, it's some free yarn, but for me, it's free space, a new, fresh beginning with, you know, some opportunities to get some other kinds of yarn. Okay? And yes, all yarn is good yarn, Kim. Absolutely. That being said, I have some more from Aberdeen Wool. This is giving me homespun vibes, but with a twist. So or boucle. If you notice, it's more of like a homespun feel, but a hairy homespun. It's got, I don't want to even call it a halo. It's just hairy. Where's my comb? It's got texture to it, but then it also has hair. So this is called Siam yarn. This is made in Italy, right? Hairy homespun. Yes, it's a choice. It's a choice. So this was made in Italy. It's 35% nylon, 35% acrylic, 30% wool. It's 50 yards at 50 grams, and they are suggesting a US number 13 knitting needle. So pretty thick knitting needles. Okay, so yes, and there are 8 of these. I do like the color. The colorway, I love it. I have to tell you guys that right off the bat. I'm all about the colors there. Oh my goodness. Who said that? Hold on, let me see. Hold on, wait a minute. Where did that comment go? Someone said bird's nest. I think I saw bird's nest. I totally agree. Yes, Isabel Krebs. 100%. Yes. I agree. Sorry about the crinkles. Sorry. Let me fix the microphone. It kind of fell over. Sorry. All right, so, but wait, there's more. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 donuts of this yarn here. This is a very thin yarn. I want to say lace weight. It's lace weight or fingering. It's Rowan yarn, or they misprint. It's from Temu. Rowna. Rona instead of Rowan. I don't know. Anyway, so this is a skin-friendly soft ball of thread. is what they're calling it. And this is hand wash lay. Actually, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Machine washable, lay flat to dry, and nothing else beyond that. So that's all the information I have. This is a sagey green doily yarn. Yes. And this is what it says. I know that the letters are backwards, guys, but like ROWNA. I have no idea. At any rate, this is yours. Okay. Light sage. Listen, you can run different yarns with this and just make it whatever you want it to be. Okay. And so there's that. All right. And I just felt I have no use for this. Let's go ahead and put this in there. All right. So we have more yarn, but first I need a sip. My goodness gracious. Hold on. Okay, perfect. All right. Next, we have Yarnspirations Bernat Fluffy Yarn. So I have this yarn here for you guys. This here is called Ocean Depths. It's a beautiful shade of blue. And we're pairing it with black. So Bernat Fluffy Yarn, two skeins of that. And so this is a bulky 5-weight yarn for you guys. They suggest an 8mm US letter L hook. It's 90 polyester and 10% nylon. It's 9.8 ounces per skein, 280 grams, and they offer 380 meters. So it's 415 yards. To me, it's almost like a cobalt blue, but it's toned down a little bit. But I have to tell you, this is some really, really soft yarn. Very, very soft yarn. Love it. Beautiful. And I thought when I made the purchase at Joann back then, I said, you know, what goes really well with this blue? The color choices they had available didn't really offer me much, so I went with the black, because you can't go wrong with it, right? I mean, not everyone crochets with black yarn, but if it's a bulky weight yarn, it's not so bad. So, okay. So there is that. And last but not least in the bag here, I have, it's another Bernat yarn. I have 4 skeins of this. Let me pull it out of the bag. Again, I pulled right from stash, guys. Right from stash. It's very heavy. So this is called Bernat Crushed Velvet. It's Bernat Crushed Velvet. It's a bulky 5-weight yarn. Very, very soft, very slippery and slidey and all the things. They're suggesting a 5.5 US letter I hook. I worked with this yarn before, guys, and I will tell you that I think the hook suggestion is a little too small. I think going with a 6.5 US letter K is like right on the mark there, because with the I hook, it makes it difficult to really work those stitches, in my opinion. This is a hand wash, lay flat to dry yarn. It's 10.5 ounces at 300 grams, and they offer 315 yards, 288 meters for this. So, and the colorway name here is called Potent Purple. Potent Purple. And you're getting 4 skeins of this. Enough to work some small project of your choice. And it is purple, yes. Can you believe it? I'm actually giving up the purple. The reason why I feel, again, it's one of those things where I like to look at it, but what am I going to make with it? You know? I have no use for this. I'm sure someone out there does. And what's more is, I know I'm not the only purple lover out there. So if I can share some of this wonderful purple, why not? It's all the things. So that is the box, guys. I think that it's a decent amount of yarn this time around, considering this is the second one for the month. And it comes in at 14 pounds, believe it or not. And I believe the reason for that is because of the crushed velvet and all of those bags. I mean, it adds up, you know. So good. Oops. Let me just go ahead and drop all this in here. And part of it also is the box. The those thicker boxes. And when I weigh for the postage, they actually take into consideration the box. So there's that. All right. So that covers the yarn that we're going to do for the replay. Now, the question is, if we hit our magic number before we end, which I'm not sure if we will. It is a holiday weekend, guys. But I'm parting with this yarn under the pretense that perhaps someone out there will take this yarn and make something beautiful with it. I know if I got this yarn, I probably would just keep it in my stash because I don't want it to go anywhere. However, if we hit our number for this particular live, I am going to part with my smash cakes. These smash cakes will be the replay treats, both of these. So you have one blue and one green. And it is a medium 4-weight yarn. They suggest the 5.5 US letter I hook. And it's machine washable and dryable. You get 432 yards, 395 meters. All right. And believe it or not, I feel very strongly that even though these are two different colorways, these colorways look very, very nice together. You can alternate that. You can take solids, just share them. And Tammy says, you just bought them. Yes, I did. And you know, sometimes I really do like to share some of the new things that I get because why not? I have my favorite colorway. This is my favorite one right here. This is Caramel Crunch. And so I went ahead and got myself my yarn. And as long as I'm happy with this for me, I'm okay with sharing that for you guys. So again, if we hit the number, that's the replay treat. And if we don't hit it, that's okay. We'll think of something else for next time. No big deal. So yeah, new yarns for you guys. And it's just a small little gesture thank you for like coming and hanging out with me. You know, that's really all it is. And when we hit that number, guys, we have to be able to maintain that number. So, you know, if we just spike and hit it for 1 second, that shouldn't count. It should count if you're literally here in the live and we hit the 550, you know. And what that looks like is literally one of those things where if we can hit the 550 and actually keep it there for a few minutes, then yeah, it's a legit 550. But if we spike and hit it for 1 second and then it drops, it shouldn't count. It's not really fair. Okay, so let's just be fair about it, right? Let's just be fair about it. We have to hit 550 and hold it. So that's kind of what it needs to be. Anyway, I don't want to get too far off the beaten path here. How are all of you guys? I mean, I'm sitting here blabbing and talking to you guys about all the things, but like, I'm not even having my conversation with you guys like I like to have. Yes, Anna mentioned a very important fact. Michaels is having a Labor Day sale right now. Be sure to go to their website and check. I believe they have a 40% off any one item. And then also too, they also 30% off your total order if you're like registered through them. So be sure to check that if you're interested in getting some yarn. You're enjoying the long weekend. I love that, Donica. Me too. Taking full advantage of the fact that we have that one extra day. So nice. And thank you so much, Renee, for the reminder. She's reminding everybody to hit those thummies. Let everyone know that, you know, this is good. What we're doing here is fun. So good. You managed to get 4 slices of anniversary cakes, Val. Super nice. What colorways did you get? I got that selection, but I got to tell you, I'm curious to know what the purple looks like worked up. I haven't had a chance to see that. The Ohio weather is perfect today. Love it. And K-Craft got 40% off and another 15. What? That's so great. No new yarn at your Michaels yet, Eleanor. I'm so sorry. I wish they did a national rollout of the yarn so that everybody had a chance to taste it at the same time. Not taste it. You know what I mean. Lorraine, you don't have a long weekend? I'm sorry. I'm sending you hugs from nowhere, Delaware. I hope that your weekend goes very smooth. Question, are you still shipping to the UK because of the ridiculous rising costs? So, for right now, I am, but in the coming weeks, that will unfortunately have to change because postage is going up again for those of us here trying to ship across the ocean. As long as I'm able to afford it, I will continue to do so. The minute it becomes out of hand, I will put out a note to you guys to say, hey guys, I'm so sorry, but we're going to have to rethink the treats for our international viewers. Where I mean, I have unpublished patterns that I could give as treats, ones that aren't even on my Ravelry yet. So I have different things that I can do virtually to offer as a treat, but in terms of like physical yarn, as long as I can afford it, I'm still going to do it. But, and right now we're good, but in the coming weeks, I have to tell you that will unfortunately have to change. Okay. Especially the further away you are. So we have viewers from all over the globe, and I'm just going to have to do virtual treats for my international viewers. And whatever that looks like, you know, even if it's a gift certificate to a store in your area, we'll think of the things, okay? So all is not lost, but that's our reality right now, unfortunately, you know? An electronic gift card, absolutely. So there's different options, and we'll get there when the time comes. But for now, you guys are actually helping me with these boxes. You guys are helping me clear out some of my yarn, so I love that. I love that. So with this past month alone, I guess I should share this. This past month alone, I've had 13 different giveaways, I believe. I think it was 13. And of the 13, six of them were across the pond. And it does add up. But it goes without saying, you know, if I'm all inclusive, I got to, you know, as long as I'm able to afford it. So we'll do that. You got 2 blankets done, Margaret. So good. Um, you were introduced to my channel by a fellow crocheter in Michael's this past Thursday, and I've been binging. Oh, thank you so much, Chrissy. I really do appreciate that. I've been doing some groundwork, guys. I've been going to the local yarn stops or shops. I've been going into my Michael's, introducing myself to the staff, letting them know that like this is my local Michael's, and I do come in here, and I have a YouTube channel. Come and watch all the things. So, yeah, I'm putting my name out there locally. And I'm hoping that by word of mouth, people say, oh, wait, there's one. Yet another YouTuber. Let's see what he's about. And for those of you guys who are passing my name along in your circles, thank you so much. I am noticing people are telling me like such and such told me all about your channel, and you know, I subscribe to your channel and I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. So thank you guys so much for just passing the word along. It goes a long way, guys, because if you think about it, right? If I tell you about a channel and then you tell your friends about the channel, and then their friends tell their friends about the channel, before you know it, everyone's telling all their friends about this channel. And while maybe not everyone will subscribe, some will, and it helps the growth. So I really appreciate that. You do tell your yarn people? I love it. It's so good. So much fun. But yeah, and you know, all this goes without saying, you know, not every single thing that I do is for every single person, and that's okay. But it definitely is for some people out there, like you guys. And so I love that. So it's good. Anyway, welcome to the group, Monica. Yes, Monica joined today, and she was referred to my channel from a friend. So that's kind of how it happens, right? Um, yes, thank you guys so much for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Someone made a very good suggestion here. Let me go back up. So Sarah P says, international giveaways should be gift cards to places like my Etsy shop and Hobbycraft, Hobby Lobby, Joanne, John's Up. Yes, absolutely. All is not lost. The one thing that will change, guys, and I do want to tell you guys, is when those prices go up again, which they're slated to go up again because of holiday shipping, which at some point in the coming weeks, the holiday rates will be in effect. When that happens, I cannot ship boxes internationally. That being said, I can still do replay treats for my international viewers. I can. It's just like Amazon gift cards. It's going to be to your local yarn shops, something universal where you're able to order from. Okay. So definitely there are other options to explore. All right. So, okay. I'm going to have to sing happy birthday to Monica because not only is she a new member of the channel, it's her birthday, right? So let's do the things. Let's do it. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Monica. Happy birthday to you. I wish you many more. I wish you many more. I wish you many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Monica. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Sometimes we're on key, sometimes we're not, but that's okay. It's just the birthday song, right? It's just the birthday song. Grace is always given for the birthday song. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. You're never late to the party. There's always a team replay. It's perfectly okay. And as Jill says, and I agree with you, Jill, it's for the house. You know, it's fine. Hello, Puro Crochet. Welcome in. Hi, Adele. Coming out from the bushes to say hi. I appreciate you. Listen, guys, we have some amazing people sitting back in the bushes having me out on as background noise. I just want to let you guys know in the bushes that you're appreciated. I want you to know that. You know, you guys count too. I love it. So, again, whether you're back in the bushes or you're here commenting, you all are amazing. And I want to thank you for being here. For sure. You are team replay this week. No worry, DD. I got you. It is perfectly okay. So I just want to do some really, really quick recaps that I covered in the very beginning that I want to make sure that you guys know of right now, because we did talk about a lot of things in this podcast. in the live, not the podcast. I promise it's not that. All right. So in podcast number 98, hello, Jill P. Welcome in. Podcast 98, we had replay treats. Okay. I want to make sure that you guys have full opportunity to take advantage of that yarn, especially my friends from across the pond and beyond and down under and all the things. For the time being, I am shipping internationally until those rates change into holiday rates. Take advantage of it. Watch the podcast. We have replay treats. And if you win, you have to be publicly subscribed, which I will tell you exactly how to check in one moment. This is the one. This here is Premier Serenity Chunky Candy Yarn. You get a 3-pack here. It's sealed, brand new, untouched. That's the one. And here's the other one. Lion Brand Ice Cream Yarn. The colorway is coffee. You have almost 1,600 yards of DK weight yarn here. It's a number 3 weight yarn. They're suggesting a 4mm US letter G hook for this. Machine washable and dryable, soft, squish, all the things, okay? And this is a chunky 5. So if you're interested in this, be sure to do the things in that podcast episode. Sorry for the crinkles, but I wanted to cover that again just so that you guys knew. Also, too, unfortunately, we're not going to hit our number of 550 for this live, and that is okay. I want you to know that it does not matter. It's an added bonus, right? And so the treats will roll over to next time. The treats that we had this time around were these 2 Karen Smash Cakes. We have one in blue, one in green. We're just going to hold off on these. No worries. They're not going anywhere. I am going to be saving them for you guys. Also, very, very important, if you're interested in the replay box for August, this is the second one. The first one already went out, and I want to send a huge congratulations to the person who won that one. So yes. Anyway, this box right here and all the yarn that's in it, filled to the top, okay? All of that yarn goes to one lucky person, including that pink yarn. Where did it go? Oh, it's in there. Is it? Okay. 15 skeins of this pink yarn from the 1950s. It's vintage yarn. 15 skeins, little mini skeins are in there. All the yarn. Keyword is replay. REPLAY. All one, like replay lowercase, right? All I need you to do is to tell me what you would do with some of that yarn in there. It could literally be anything. Make sure to use the word replay. Okay? I'll use the random comment picker and I'll choose the winner. The question I guess you guys want to know is, when am I doing the drawing? I'm doing the drawing after Taco Tuesday. So after we do our Tuesday live, right after, I'm going to come right back here. I'm going to record the replay treat for the month of August. It's only one winner, and I'm going to verify that that person is publicly subscribed. How I do my checks, very easy. I go in, I click the little round picture, and it tells me that you're publicly subscribed. Or if you're a member, it tells me all that. If you're a top commenter, it tells me everything. And I do that on camera so that you guys know what I'm doing. So for you guys, how do you check? So what you want to do is you want to go to your settings, go to the little wheel, right, with the spokes. You're going to click that and you're going to go to subscription. When you click on subscription, you're going to look and flip that switch. It goes private to public. Flip that over and your subscriptions automatically become public. That's all I need to know, that you're publicly subscribed, because my giveaways are subscriber appreciation giveaways. It's just a thank you for your support. It's a thank you for being here with me and all the things. Okay? Just make sure that you're publicly subscribed. I do my checks. Taco Tuesday is when that's happening. Use the keyword replay and tell me what you would do with the yarn. Okay? And there's quite a bit of yarn. There's, I want to say, somewhere between 13 and 15 pounds of yarn in this box. It's a lot of yarn. And the last box was, I believe, 13 or 14 pounds as well. So a lot of yarn went out this month in these boxes. Okay. So with that being said, I think that wraps up the live. If you have, let me see. Let's see. Kristen is mentioning a very important point. For public subscriber check, you cannot do it in the app. Log into your internet browser and even on a phone. Yes, that's very important. Thank you, Kristen. That is a very important fact, because a lot of people don't know to do that. So be sure to check that, okay? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Our Sundays are absolutely wonderful when we get to spend them together like this. So until the next time, guys, you have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.